Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Arctic region. Here in Arctic region, in the Hetzer, my friend was in the AMX 105 AM, the tier 4 French artillery, and I don't happen to have any good scout tanks, because obviously he's artillery, so he'll see tier 6s. So I instead thought, you know what, the Hetzer, I can at least kill things with this. I can do some damage. I'll do about 150 average damage, because high explosive splash damage from the 105 does tend to do stuff like that. So I jump into the Hetzer, we go into a battle, and this is what we got. We're on Arctic region, although in the replay files it's called the Mannerheim line, because that's what it's based on. And so, yeah, obviously he's not moving out because he's artillery. In fact, he's backing off to hide into some bushes. And I move up here with a Panzer T25 and Panzer IV-H. Panzer T25 rushes forwards, as does the Panzer IV, which I am absolutely fine with. They are the tier 5s, I am the tier 4 tank destroyer. They have the health, I don't. I was going to say I have the gun, but then it's a howitzer, particularly inaccurate, and it's high explosive. So I also noticed that they have a Panzer IV Hydro on their team, which I do actually manage to run into, lucky for me, because the Panzer IV Hydro is obviously a very, very rare tier 5 premium tank, which they occasionally sell on the gift shop. And, well, I was interested to actually see what it looks like. So I instead move up here with the Panzer T25, and we sort of set up here. I'm not going to spot anything for that guy. He's going to be spotting for me because the tank destroyer's got a nerf some time back in their view range. So yeah, my view range isn't particularly good. As you can see on the map, it's a particularly terrible view range. But then I'm like, what am I doing here? I can't actually spot anything. So I decide to move up and cover this flank in case anyone's over here. Even then, that's still not a particularly good idea because I still can't spot things. So I just sort of sit here, hope that somebody will blunder into my view range. And I was really paranoid about getting shot at from those rocks. And so looking around, the Panzer T25 is still back there. Panzer IV-H is sitting at the back of the base. I accidentally moved forwards, which I didn't mean to do. But the Panzer T25 obviously hasn't seen anything, decides, you know what, I'm going to move up here. And in he goes, asking for help. So I'm like, yeah, I also asked for help. And yeah, we're both moving up now. He's going to spot the targets for me, effectively, because he is the faster tank here. And guess who we run into? Yes, that's right, it's the Panzer IV Hydro. Panzer T25 fires, misses. Panzer IV Hydro fires, hits the Panzer T25. I decide to move up. He manages to bounce off the Panzer T25. Then I don't notice that other enemy, Panzer T25, moving up behind me, but I do get a nice shot straight into the front of that Panzer IV Hydro. So yeah, there's damaged gun, injured gunner for that guy, and I'm still waiting for this guy, and then I'm like, wait, what are you doing? He fires and misses at me. He then fires, hits me. I fire, hits his track, I think. But yeah, so he's trying to circle strafe me, not being very successful, and boop! High explosive, thinly armoured Panzer T25. Yes, please. So down he goes. There's my first tier 5 kill. Panzer IV Hydro fires, bounces off of the wreckage of that Panzer T25. I finish him off. So there's 2 kills in this tier 6 game, but their tier 6 is dead. They had a ARL V39. We have a Hellcat. Then this Covenanter gets spotted. My platoon mate's like, I'm aiming on the Covenanter, and then I'm like, nope. One shot the Covenanter. And he blames it on the M44, even though I did say it's my fault. I then get shot by something. Panzer T25 gets killed off by the Le Havre. Bishop, I think, takes a pot shot at me. And then I'm like, I killed off the Covenant. And then he was like, you knew I was aiming on this. And then I was like, yeah, Hetzer. And so yeah, I'm now sort of stuck here because somebody obviously shot me from over that side, and I'm guessing that it's like one of the T-67s. So I decide to move up in case somebody spots me. I then get spotted, hoping that I don't get shot at. Come on, get into cover, get into cover. I get behind the rocks, hoping the artillery doesn't hit me, and then aim up on the T-67, but then bang, killed by the T-67. There he is, over there. Rip. I did get 3 kills though, so I'm happy. Hetzer, best scout tank. So I'm switching between people. Here's my friend and his AMX 105 AM. Very odd looking artillery piece, to be honest. But the Panzer IV-H is still sitting back there. I don't know why. But Su-85, I thought he was going to flip. Luckily he doesn't. Lucky for him. Hellcat moving up, wants to hit that T-67. Fires, misses. Critical engine damage from the Stug. From the T-67. And yeah, well, destroyed engine, destroyed track, injured driver. Yeah. And that's it. I will spare you the race that happens at the end of this match. But there's my dead Hetzer Rip in its nice camouflage scheme. The cross is still on there. You can't see. I think I've put Jaeger on this. I think I have Jaeger on this. But so yes, that was the Hetzer. I haven't got the results here. Bear with me, and bear with me for a moment here whilst I get them. Okay, so I'm back here with the results. Because I had saved the results in World of Tanks replays, but I never actually wrote them down, because what I was planning on doing was having World of Tanks windowed, and I could just simply switch between each of the windows. But then I just thought, I recorded one video and then it was like, it doesn't really look that good, and so I'm just decided to stick with this. Sorry, but it's the way it's going to be. So the results of that game was a first class mastery badge in my Hetzer. I was second on team, amazingly, with over 1,000 damage done, 1,027 damage. Fired 5 shots with 5 hits, 5 penetrating. It was 661 base XP, times 2 for first win of the day, plus 7 for playing in a platoon, meant I got 1,329 XP that game. 13,433 credits after repair and resupply meant I got 11,510 credits. And yeah, that was a surprisingly good game in the Hetzer, which I didn't thought I would have because it's tier 6. But this is a Hetzer. Rank does not matter. So, yeah. Winning game. 3 kills, tier 6, I'm happy. I'll thank you for watching, and goodbye.